Kendra. I was just laughing at you.
How
The
you
man,
got too much damn going on?
the man,
Tracy, where
man at the stop. He know he shouldn't call in.
you shit calling? Tracy, where you calling me from?
Actually, I'm calling you from Dallas, Texas, but I'm from Chicago.
Yes. You coming? Okay, I'm sorry, Tracy. And where you live, honey?
I live in Dallas, Texas, but I was born and raised in Chicago.
Okay, you live in Dallas, but from Chicago. How old are you, Tracy?
56.
Okay, 56. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. And what do you do for a living?
I work for the government.
The government. Do you have any children?
I have 4 children.
Okay, how old are your 4 kids?
Oh, uh, 37, 28, 23, and 22.
All right, we got Tracy Dallas, 56, Aquarius, government. She works for the government. Mine of four, are all your 4 kids by the same man?
Yes, and I was married to that man for 30 years.
Oh, what happened?
Lifestyles changed. I married when I was 19. So, as you get older, lifestyles change. There's nothing wrong with that. Just got to be able to accept it and move on.
So you got married at 19 and you got divorced, what is that, 49?
Yes.
So you got divorced a few, like about 7 years ago?
No, no. I got divorced 2.5 years ago.
Oh, 2.5 years ago. So you got
I was
divorced at 54.
married for 33 years. I just called it 30.
Why did y'all get divorced after 33 years?
It was his decision. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to accept it and move forward. You can't dwell on it. You let a person be the person they want to be.
Well, that's fair. That's definitely true. So he wanted a divorce.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Your light was good. Let me see if your light is still good. If it's my light, let me see. Okay, I can work with that. All right, let's continue. So 33 years. So Tracy Dallas, 56, Aquarius, works for the government. Mom to four by her ex-husband. She got divorced 2.5 years ago. What kind of man you looking for now?
Oh, I'm looking for a head of household, Kendra. And if they don't know what head of household means, that means they're not spiritual or religious, none whatsoever. I am that woman that believes that a woman should be submissive, but only submissive by biblical standards. And if a man can be a head of household, he can have me.
For those who don't understand what you mean by head of household, do you mind explaining the requirements for that title?
Yes, there's a requirement. To be a head of household, you have to be able to protect, provide, and make a safe place for you, yourself, and your family. Those who are connected to you. And if you can't do that, um, you're not a head of household.
You're not head of household if you can't do that. Okay. So, what are your deal breakers besides not the head of the household?
Uh, Kendra, I won't try not to put too many deal breakers down because that's one of my things I need to work on. Not having so many deal breakers. But I need someone that is spiritual or have a religious belief system. Does not believe in that will not commit infidelity. Period. Does not emotionally abuse his spouse with words, verbal abuse. I want somebody who is empathetic to not just me, himself, and others. And I also like him to have emotional intelligence and can hold a mature conversation and communicate well. I find that communication is the key to everything, and I'm the type that doesn't make an assumption. I don't judge people, and I really like people who can just be themselves and let me decide if I like you being yourself.
Woo! Tracy said, listen, don't play with it. Okay. Do you want to get married again?
Right now, Kendra, I just want to probably start a relationship. I'm not sure if I want to get married again. I mean, I was married for my whole entire lifetime, and it will take a special man with a lot of great qualities to make me want to marry again. However, I'm interested in a relationship, and if it moves to that point, that's even better.
Okay. Now let's go. Let's keep going. Should he look a certain way?
Ooh, Kendra, I love the gray beard men. They are gorgeous. I like them so much. But I am attracted to all races, all colors. But them gray hair men, they are gorgeous.
Okay. Um, what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money as the head of the household? I'm assuming he has to.
Exactly, but let me explain because you got some haters on that, Kendra, and I'm finna break this down so the haters understand it a little bit better. I come with 3 paychecks, not one, and I got my act together. And if you want to be with me, 100 ain't gonna cut it for me. You're gonna have to come with close to 150, 200, because I got my own. And I'm not looking for a man to contribute to me. I'm not looking for a man I need to build. I'm looking for a man that we can get together and be that power couple we're supposed to be.
Tracy said she got 3 paychecks, not a one, not a two, not a. She got a three paychecks. 100K. That's little kid talk. Don't
Yeah.
come to her with no little 100K. 150 and up. She said.
I bring it to the table, Kendra, so I should expect a man to bring it to the table. I worked since I was 19. I was able to build a career, got 2 master's degrees, did everything I was supposed to do. However, at the same time, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just know that I got my stuff together and I want you to have yours together.
I got a question. Your husband, I'm assuming, made that much or more.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Tracy, don't play with it. Tracy, I've seen this said at times in the comments, so I'm going to let you respond.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, you seasoned woman, 56 years old. What would you say to the men? Because I usually see this from men, not necessarily women, that would say, at that age, 150K is an unrealistic um, request. Men in that age category usually want young girls, 32 or something like that. So, what would your response be to the men that would feel as though that amount is too high for your age?
I would tell them to go ahead and find that 20 and 30-year-old that cannot contribute to anything in your life and keep it moving. That is not important to me. You can do whatever you like. But if a man wants me and he's in my age range between 46 and 60 years old, baby, come get me. The rest of y'all, I ain't for you.
Let me translate. Let me translate. Tracy, now Tracy classy. Kendra G's ghetto. This is what she said for those who understand ghetto talk. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, okay? If you ain't got my motherfucking 150K request, keep your ass over there, because that's what I'm on, bitch. Now that's what, now she ain't say that because she classy. Tracy ain't say that. Kendra G ghetto. So I had to
I'm,
translate for the ghetto people that speak sexy red language.
I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep it PG, Kendra. I am from Chicago, from the streets. I can go there.
You know, I got some comments for you,
Tell them
Tracy.
shoot.
You ready for them?
Shoot your shot.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Um, Coffee Killer. He asks us a lot of questions on the show. Coffee Killer said, "What makes you think a 50-year-old man making 200K will want an older woman when he has options of younger women? What makes you a better choice?" So you know what's crazy? This is a question I just said. I see men. I knew men would say this. So you already kind of responded to that statement. Do you want to respond to it again?
Oh, I can respond again. Sweetie, it's okay. There's 35-year-old men that hit me up too. So just like you can go get your 20 and your 35-year-old, I can get me some little young candy too.
She said, if you want to go there, go there. She got 35-year-olds that be hitting her up too. Okay, we got some more. Now LII said, Miss Kendra, get your notebook paper out and draw her someone. So he's telling me to draw you the man because he doesn't believe that man exists.
And that's fine because he's telling me that he's not that man.
Oh, I guess she want me to draw you because you ain't the man. Oh,
Not
don't play with Tracy. One thing, listen, Tracy ready for it. Don't play with her. Do not play with her. Okay. Tracy, now it's time for the Kendra Kim.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Mm,
Tracy said what she said. Okay.
Wait a minute, Kendra. I'm getting it up here.
Okay, we see you, Tracy. All right. Okay. Okay, we see them breastises.
Real.
Tracy, you got them hot tonight, child. Okay,
They
this one, um, the King Javert said, I love your energy, Tracy. I hope you find your king. Sorry about your divorce.
Thank you so much, but I'm happier now. I mean, honestly, when you grow apart and you just do, when you're free from it and you can just truly be yourself, you're happy for that. So, all y'all out there, don't worry about being divorced. Just, learn from it and find the person you want.
Find the person you want. Okay. All right. We got Rules of Engagement said, Tracy is the boss. With that
Thank,
posture, you should court the man. Men with that income don't need your money. They are looking for other things, just like thousands of other women. This is crazy. Okay, so I guess he's saying you should court a man because you have the money.
I don't support any man. That's my point.
Ooh, she ain't courting no man because she. So if a man made 85K, don't reach out to you.
Um, 85K is fine if all he has is himself. But let's be real, at my age, a man got some baggage, he got some kids, he got a dang ex-wife, he got stuff that he needs to pay for. 85 ain't gonna cut it. And then don't be asking me to help you take care of your kids and your ex-wife. My point.
Ooh. Tracy ain't got no time to play no games with y'all tonight. All right, Tracy. So was your last relationship your marriage?
Yes,
It was. Okay. Um, when was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I can answer that. If I was married for 30 years and had 4 kids and only married to one man, you pretty much know that that's the only man that I slept with. So, yeah, 2.5 years ago.
So you only slept with your ex-husband ever in life.
No, when I was younger, I slept with another man. Yeah.
So just two men.
Well, Kendra, some of us got high standards.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying for clarification.
Yes,
56 years old and you only slept with two men your entire life.
yes. I married my husband at 19. I slept with someone when I was younger, 17. And I mean, I was married.
Okay, okay, Tracy. So this will be the okay. I get it. I'm learning today.
But
What are
don't
three
think,
flaws?
oh, right,
Huh?
Kendra, don't think I don't know some tricks now. Don't, no, let's go back up now. Okay.
No, no, no. I'm not even saying. I wasn't thinking that. I was just impressed that you only slept with two people your whole entire life.
Well, Kendra, I mean, if you marry that young, you shouldn't be sleeping with other people when you're married. I mean, that's just me.
I feel you, Tracy. Tracy, you got more questions. You want them?
Hey, shoot your shot. I keep telling them, do whatever you want.
Okay. All right. We got so let's do her first. Truckland with T said, thank you so much for ever standing on business. I'm 52 and I'm glad to see another mature woman say what needed to be said. So she riding with you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Right with you
She's
too,
right.
Sweet.
She's riding with you. Okay, Coffee Killer now. Why you got all these questions? Coffee Killer back again. 35-year-old men generally want children, a legacy. 35-year-old men are generally not making 100K. What is your interest in a younger men?
The same as your interest is in a 20 and 30-year-old woman. I don't know. Next question.
Okay, next question. Okay, the Clay said, don't let Kendra gas you up. Stick with the 50K man.
Kendra doesn't have to gas me up. I'm pretty sure that Kendra ain't going after none of y'all 50K men either. I'm pretty sure, just like I am.
Leave me out of this, Tracy. I don't
Hey,
want to be part of
nope,
this.
nope. He added your name, so I'm making it clear. She wouldn't come after you, and I ain't. There we go.
Okay, okay, let's get back to our questions. All right, Tracy, what are three flaws you have to work on?
Oh, the fact that one, Kendra, I can be very open and honest and blunt, as you can see on your show. Um, I need to work on trying to convey my feelings sometimes in a more productive way. And when I say that, like I said, I can be a little quick and blunt, but I've worked on that a lot so that I'm more down to earth when I respond to people. And I'm not going to call it down to earth. Um, I can respond to a person at their level. So if they're one of those sensitive people, I'm gonna try to be real sensitive with you. If you're not one of those sensitive people, I'm gonna respond to you in a manner in which you understand also. Not calling it dumbing down to anybody or anything like that. Just, respond accordingly to the person that you're speaking to. And quality. Kendrick, you was late. I'm like you. Okay. I be working on it. I be working.
Okay, and Tracy, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
First of all, as I said, Kendra, I got my stuff together. I'm spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically um, stable in all those areas. And I think that I have a lot to offer to, I don't care how old you are. And I'm not interested, like I said, in anything under the age of 46 to 60 years old. Those are the ages in which I see a man should be at somewhere or at some point close to his goals in life. So I'm that person that has completed my goals. I am that person that wants to travel, wants to have a good time. I don't want to go to work all the time. I want to go play. I go to work to play, not work to pay. So I want a person just like that, a person that can come and be with me and understand that I got you. I need that man that understands that again, you're built, I'm built. Let's come together. Let's be this power couple and do what we got to do. Enjoy our lives, take care of our families, not just my kids and his kids also, but we can be a driving force in our family and create generational wealth.
Create generational wealth. All right, Sunny Owen says, "What's her sign? She's fiery. I think she meant fiery. She's Aquarius.
Yes.
She's fiery. Okay, she's an Aquarius. Um, Little Double I said, that mouth of yours is what really ran that man away. Now you back in them streets.
I've never been in the street, sweetie, so I ain't got to get back in them.
She don't know about no damn stop signs and no yield signs and no pass go. She ain't never been in the streets. Let me
Nope. So
say this. I know a lot of men and a lot who and it's I think the energy and the negative side is coming from the men. But let's stand here. She was married for 30 years. Okay? So say what y'all want to say. She got divorced just 2 years ago. So she has a 33-year track record of marriage. So a lot of y'all men are talking, are y'all even husbands? Because she did that for 30 years. Some of y'all won't ever do it in a lifetime. No diss, but y'all trying to come for her, but she was her own wife. Now, if the question remains why they got divorced, she said life happens, and she says that she's happier divorced. I will say this. Let me just ask this for devil's advocate. If a
uh
man in your tax bracket does not reach out to you, are you okay just going the rest of your life single?
Oh, yes, Kendra. You got to remember, a lot of women have not been married a lifetime. When you've been married a lifetime for 30 years, you are not afraid of being single in any way, shape, no form, because you already know what it takes to put in to make a 30-year marriage last. And it can be someone saying that you ran him off or you did whatever. You wasn't in my relationship. You don't know what went on. But the point still remains, if I could keep it together for 33 years, I must have been doing something right.
There you have it. So Tracy, okay, what was the age range you want to date again? You're 56.
46 to 60.
Should he be in Dallas?
Um, he doesn't have to be in Dallas. However, if you want to hit me up and you want to date me, I'm not a fly girl. I'm not gonna fly to you. So you're gonna have to have a plan, a way, and how to get to me. And
Okay.
I'm got to have a way to get to me, not just, hey, let me speak to you. I don't like to waste my time. If I can't see you, usually, if you're in Dallas and I can't see you within 3 to 4 days, because I might not be attracted to you, I don't want to waste my time. But if you're somewhere in another state or so, I give you about 2 weeks or so, because I'm
You give
not
them
going to waste.
about 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm being single. And Kendra, I would just like to say something to you. Before I came on here, my sister told me about this, and I came on and I seen a lot of negative comments about from men. I'm gonna ask the men in your audience to uplift women, please. Stop being such haters, talking about nobody wants you if you're over 50 years old and things like that. Just because you don't want that woman doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't. And with your attitude and how you speak, please understand a woman doesn't want you.
And you actually nailed it with the last sentence. I think that I say this all the time. This is why the word cousins is perfect because you got your hating ass cousins and you got your loving ass cousins. And ultimately, though, misery loves company. So yes, and it comes from both ends at times. But yes, and I will say this. Listen, life is the greatest teacher. So we like that's what reality is going to teach you whatever you're asking for if you're going to get it back into this universe. But I do think that whether there's certain things I do agree with what people say at times, it's still just a sign of miserable people that just try because you can give criticism without trying to break someone down. There is that medium goal. But the one thing I said was this, and this is the only option of things, like I always say, is your life. So you tell me if a person doesn't meet your salary standard, you're okay with being single because you did that for 33 years. So it's no love lost. Either you come at this level or you don't come at all. And if you don't come at all, I'm good either way. So when a person has that standard, you really can't say nothing because they have decided this is what it is.
Exactly, Kendra. And not only that, I've tried dating men that make less than me. And I think that when a man makes less than you, even though he may care for you or whatever, there's a point and a time it comes when he feels insuperior to or unmanned to you because if you think about it, and I had a man tell me this, he said to me, "What can I give you? I can provide you with anything." He said, "Yeah, I can what love you. That's it." But again, he wanted to be a man. A man's going to go out and find a woman they can provide for, a woman that makes them feel like they're manly. And so um, 100K, 85K is way too low, only due to the fact that I'm not going to make any man feel less than a man. And I don't want any man to feel like he has to get allowance from me, live off me, or any of those things. Because all that leads to is a man going out and find a woman that appreciates him for who he is and what he can provide for her. That's called getting cheated on.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, I will say this. You do know the probabilities though, because there's not well, first, are you looking for black men only or are you open to all races?
All races. Kendra, don't get me wrong. I date mostly engineers, doctors, and lawyers, but that doesn't mean I'm compatible with them just because they make a lot of money.
Okay. All
So
right.
money is not just my only standstill. I'm just saying, if you come into the table, know one thing. I'm already at that level. I've already saved enough for my retirement for the rest of my life. So understand that I'm not building anyone. I'm built, and I expect you to come built.
Ooh,
And I
child,
want
I think you have tapped into a lot of emotions tonight.
to.
Malevoyant Elephant said somebody wants TS, you just doesn't make 200K. I don't know what TS stands for. Somebody wants TS, he just doesn't make 200K. Somebody maybe wants you, he just doesn't make 200K. That's what I think he's trying to say. Well, baby, learn how to write a sentence if you're going to try to talk about something. You obviously don't make 200K because we don't understand what the hell you just said.
Okay.
Adele Talk spent $20. He spent $20 to say this. As a very well-off 50-year-old man in great shape, sis, lower your income standards. What you are saying is ridiculous. There is a beauty standard that you don't meet. I'm not insulting you. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Good luck, though.
Well,
Mm.
thank and I can't see him, but if I'm not your standard, like I said, then that's okay. And as I explained to you, first of all, let me explain something, Kendra. I retired from the military after 20 years of service. So I have a paycheck from that. I also draw disability from the military for combat injuries in Afghanistan. And I also work for the federal government. So don't tell me I don't make 200K. I do.
No, he
And
didn't say you to make 200K. He's just saying that the income requirement you have for the men. I think we believe what you make. He's just saying your income standard for a guy he feels as though is too high.
oh, and don't sugarcoat it, Kendra. He also said that I don't look that good to get a man. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, then he's not the man for me.
Next. All right. This is gonna be the last one. And I'm gonna let this is we don't have to ask her all these questions over and over again.
Do I got a
No, coffee killer. I'm not even gonna say again.
do I got a bunch of questions, Kendra?
You do. Here's the deal. I think whenever women have, 100K is already emotional. You said bump 100K, 150 to higher. So whenever you say 150K or higher, men they pay to give their comments on that. But I
Well,
already told you what's crazy is I told you they were going to say this before paid questions came. I knew the men would say they because I've seen it said 1,000 times on the show for your age requirements. They would feel as though that's too much. But here's people what you have to accept about Tracy. Whether you feel as though it's too much or not, she's okay. If that guy don't come, she's okay with not having that guy. So y'all have to if a person is like, this is my standard, and if I don't get this standard, I'll have nothing and be fine with it. All you can do is respect that because it's their life. And I
but
also think because the men don't make, I think I want to say this too. And although men might say they're keeping it real, I think there's some men who don't. Well, that last guy said he made it, but sometimes men don't make that salary requirement. So it indirectly makes them feel inferior. So they want to pay. Oh, I think she went away. Aw, I feel bad. I feel bad. SA said, why are men trying to lower women's standards? If it's not for you, move on. If all women have those standards and you can't find anyone else, then maybe you might need to level up too. Prince said, these are the positive comments that were coming in. Tracy is amazing. I'm genuinely inspired. Um, I do think there has to be like, listen, she went away. I think she went away because y'all were. I mean, a person can only take so much, and I sit here, I'm used to it because I just been doing this shit for years. But at the end of the day, whether you think a person's standards for themselves are too high, it is their life. I'm not sure what happened.
oh no, Kendra, your audience can't run me off, please.
I love it. Well, now the time has come. No more questions. How can the guy reach out to you?
Okay, I have two addresses. I am on the Kendra G app at Tracy Gray 377.
Okay, I'm gonna look for that. Wait, Tracy, and then I want you to also shout out. You can shout out one of your social medias. So, how do you spell? Is it last name shown? Gray.
Tracy Tracey Gray Gray.
Okay. Here's
Well,
Tracy on the app.
that's me. Yes.
That's Tracy on the app. Okay,
Kendra
Tracy on the app. This is her
with no
second
makeup.
photo.
I have one with no makeup, so just for all the people out there who think that you don't.
Oh, Tracy, you look different in all your photos.
Kendra, I like to keep it moving.
You like to keep it moving. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
I,
her first photo. This is the photo that you will see when you go to
mm-hmm.
the app. Tracy and then Gray. The X means you don't like her. The heart means you like her. And the star means you really like her. Dallas, Texas, master's degree, Capricorn, divorce, has kids. I'm a lady that does not judge or make accusations during my contact with people. Looking for a head of household man. She said it right in the first thing. Head of household man. Don't play with Tracy. Don't play with her. Okay, I'm following your social page too, because people can have like an Instagram page on it. So Tracy Gray on the app, Tracy Gray on the app, on the Kendra G Singles dating app. And what is your social media page again?
Tracy underscore Gray 1226 Instagram.
1226. Okay, well, I think you inspired a lot of women tonight, Tracy.
Kendra, the women that come to your show, a lot of them inspire me also because you got to be brave to come on your show to be able to put up with some of them comments people put in there. But at any rate, you are awesome, baby. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? And tell the ladies, don't be scared. Come ready for y'all answers. If you out there looking for somebody, don't make them negative comments stop you from coming on Kendra's show. And to all y'all haters out there that love to pay $20 just so y'all can say some rude stuff, keep paying that money.
Tracy ain't bothered by y'all. Listen, I love it. I love it. I really hope you find your next husband, the head of the household.
You got to remember, Kendra, I'm okay with just a relationship for right now. A husband is a lot. And Kendra, I'm sitting here, my Instagram just blowing up. Ugh.
Oh, girl, I didn't even make you a highlight yet. So get ready for your highlight to blow up, for your ad page to blow up. So you about to you gonna highlight, girl.
Well, I'm just gonna let you know one thing, Kendra. I'll keep you updated when I find that
Keep me
Mr.
updated.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, baby girl.
Bye.
I loved her. I loved her. I loved her. I'm happy she came back. I loved her so much. She was dope. Okay, let's find Tracy right now on the Kendra G Singles dating app. If you have an iPhone, go to your Apple Store. If you have an Android, go to your Google Play Store and download Kendra G Singles, the app. There we are. Okay, set up your free account. Yes, your free account. And once you are all set up, let's look for Tracy. Oh, we see you, George. But we're here to find Tracy, child. Let's put Tracy's name in the search bar area. Tracy Gray. And I see her at the bottom. There she is. That is Tracy, outspoken, gotta be a man of the household, make 150 to 200K. Don't play with it. Tracy Gray on the Kendra G Singles dating app, available on iPhones and also your Android phone.